Hi, everybody. Say hi. Hi. Say hi to Grandma, Grandpa, aunts and uncles, cousins. We want to thank all the churches in New York, in Puerto Rico, in Massachusetts, and in Chicago, our church here, Elohim. We want to thank you all for your prayers and all the blessings that you have given us. We want to thank you. The purpose of this video is to let you know on the status of everybody, how we all doing. Kalvin on August 31st went through this process of getting a halo put on. And the purpose of the halo is because about 2 years ago Kalvin was diagnosed with KYPHOSIS. And the KYPHOSIS has taken a very strong pull on Kalvin's back. And if we take a look at Kalvin, this is what KYPHOSIS is. It's a curvature of the back. And without us stretching his back, his internal organs would start to get affected by this. The doctor wants to insert rods down his spine. Part of the surgery will be done robotically. For the safest possible way to drill the holes where the screws need to go. And the purpose of the halo is to try to stretch his back as safely as possible.
Because if they just do the operation of the back without the halo, they force his spinal cord to expand rapidly, injuring the spinal cord and leaving him paralyzed.
Yes. So because of the severity of the surgery and how intense it's going to be, they put him in this halo, and this halo gets hooked here at the top and it's connected to a pulley. And at the end of this pulley, we have weights. And he started off at 10 pounds, and he is currently at 25 pounds. This process is very stressful for Kalvin to be sitting here.
Careful, you don't drop those weights, please.
Sitting here for hours at a time. We take him out so he can rest, so he can sleep, so he can rest his neck because it strains at his neck. It pulls at his neck here. But this process here straightens him. His body weight pulls him down, the weights pull him up, and he starts to stretch all his abdomen muscles here, in his back, and especially his spinal cord. He's basically reached his limit with it. Like I said, he's showing signs of distress. He's uncomfortable. He's getting headaches. It's not easy for us to see him this way. It's not easy. It's easier for us to say, give in and let him get out of the chair. But if we were to do that, we'll be hurting him more. The purpose of this, like I said, is to give him a better quality of life.
We don't want him to crunch over and hurt himself.
Yes. So this is the purpose and the reason why we're doing this video for prayer for Kalvin. We're asking for anyone who's viewing this, our family, our friends, and whoever else gets to see this video, so please put Kalvin in your prayers. Pray for him. Pray for his safety during this surgery, and pray that all goes well.
That he makes it back home.
And that he makes it back home and he's able to celebrate his 16th birthday, which is
in January
2nd. And we want him to have many more. The process of this halo has been working, and we have some x-rays we could show you. This was the initial first x-ray, and it was at 92.5, and he has a curvature at the neck. This was about 2 weeks later. He's at 85.8, and he has a curvature still at the neck. This was 2 weeks after that one, and 79.9, a great progress, and his neck has started to straighten. And this is one of the last ones where he's at 79.5 and his neck is completely straightened. Glory to God.
Amen.
So it has worked. If we look at the first one compared to the last one that was taken so far, there's been a great progress. It has been working. So we're asking for all our families and friends to please pray for him, and we want to give thanks for all the people that have prayed for him, for all the donations that have been. We're going to have some links at the end of this video for whoever wants to view them, whoever feels in their heart to view them. They're there for you to view, and whatever words of encouragement that you have for us, that will be greatly appreciated. Any testimonies that are out there that you're willing to share with us will be greatly appreciated, because with testimony we find strength, and we're able to have a little bit of hope in the situation that we're going through.
Yeah, we met a lady today that saw Kalvin, and she said she was almost in a halo, and she promised to pray for him, and we want to thank her for that and ask for prayer for her and everyone else and every other child that finds themselves in the same situation Kalvin is and our family is, because there's other families out there too that need that prayer. So when you pray for Kalvin, also I'll say a prayer for those families too, because everyone needs prayer.
Yeah, so we're asking above all for some prayer. Prayer for the family, for my kids, because they're stressed out and they're concerned for their brother. They're concerned what will be the outcome, because doctors have to tell us what's the worst scenario, what's the worst case that can happen in this situation. And it's hard to swallow, it's hard, it's a kick in the stomach. But through prayer and the grace of God, I'm more than sure we're going to be okay. And we just want to thank everybody. We'll continue to post updates on Kalvin's condition. And remember, November 9th is his spinal fusion surgery. And it's going to be very intense for us. He's going to be undergoing almost 5 to 6 hour surgery. And that is intense. The doctor has requested 4 units of blood to be donated to Kalvin, to be on standby for him in case of an emergency, in case that he needs it. And we're just asking for prayer. We're scared, and we just want to come home.
Kalvin,
Say bye.
say bye. Okay.